Alright, before we start, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash, the wonders of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim, walking, learning, teaching the truth and sincerity. Alright, it's going to be another video. Can I see your phone? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna upload that picture to it, so don't worry, just, you can keep it on charge, right? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I was going to show that picture to the camera, but I'll just make it the thumbnail.
I can pull it up.
It's fine. But basically, this video is going to be, because over there in Hamland in South Africa, in South Africa, you have those Edomites that conquered the land over there and went and killed in order to be there. Ham is starting to raise up against them. All right, and that's what we're about to see on a global level. All right, Esau, the so-called white man, the hammer of the earth, the instrument and tool that was used by the Most High Power to go out and oppress everybody. All those that he's in league with are starting to turn against him. All right, and that's gonna start with or not start. It's gonna happen with Russia. It's gonna happen with China. It's gonna happen with all the countries that hate this place. Everyone is about to lift up their weapons against America.
Okay.
So you can start with that.
Okay. Isaiah 33. Woe unto thee that spoilest, that thou was not spoiled.
Yep. Esau, the so-called white man. How did he get into Africa? He killed and he slaughtered for it. We're not defending them Hamites. We could give less of a fuck about a African. We're just using this as an example. He got that land through spoiling, through stealing and killing, making trades, and then he got us as slaves between them. So fuck them Hamites.
Okay.
They get exactly what they deserve.
Okay.
Keep going, right?
And deals treacherously, and they deal not treacherously with thee.
Con, that's what Esau does. He makes sly deals, backhanded deals with people that are actually trying to be honest with him. That's how he gets everything that he has on the earth.
When thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Yep, so when thou cease to spoil, when thou stop being, now in the era that we're in now, they're trying to be peaceful. They're trying to go from land to land, send in resources, and they want to help. But now people are going to start spoiling America. You Edomites, you so-called white people, you're going to be spoiled. You think that you're so righteous, you trying to be humanitarians. Motherfuckers ain't, man, fuck that shit. Just not even 40, 50 years ago, you was dropping bombs on everybody's forehead. You still dropping them on people today. People don't forget pain and suffering. All right. Only docile pieces of shits, home broken house slaves do. But real people don't forget the suffering that you put upon them. So everyone's gonna return it unto you.
You know, they know that forget about slavery bullshit.
Yeah, that's
niggas. We don't give a fuck about your ass. You know, when we get, would it be a righteous thing that we get a hold to your ass? I can't wait for that day. Because, you know, it'll be a beautiful day when I can snap a heat of my neck and nothing happens. You know, it'll be a righteous judgment. And they shall deal, when thou make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And God, these days are coming. You know, hey, y'all so-called white men, y'all not white, y'all red. Different shades of red. But you know, your children gonna have to, like, what would say, matter of fact, let me grab that quick scripture real quick.
Up the tab.
Isaiah 14:21, prepare a slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the world with cities. And God, y'all going into slavery. You know, after this kingdom is over, all of y'all going into slavery because all y'all was in on it. So, you know, the righteous judgment, because God is matter of fact, I gotta get it. Because the Most High is about balance. And Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is abomination to the Most High. But a just weight is his delight. So whatever you reap, you're going to sow. You know, hey, it's not my words, it's his words. You know, hey, Sirach 33:14, good is set against evil, life against death, so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. Hey, how easier can I explain it to you in that way?
It's just judgment. You, Esau, the so-called white man, when 9/11 went down, all right, you made sure that everybody and their Arabic grandmama, got a taste of the good old American boot. So it's only right that everyone repays you back for what you did. All right, this is James chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So the group of people on this planet that showed no mercy whenever they went somewhere, conquering and spoiling, killing and stealing, those people, now that they're finally standing back up on their feet, they're not going to show any mercy. All right, if somebody breaks into your car, all right, and your car gets stolen, and you walking down the street, all right, a couple weeks later, and you see your car at somebody's house, and this dude chilling in your car with the window down, all right, a man, or a real actual man, is going to go hem him up and rip him up out that car seat and do something mean to him. That's what's happening to you devils.
Yeah.
And through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because more importantly, the true Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're going to be able to get our just judgment upon you. We're going to be able to recompense ourselves to our Lord Yahweh Shai for what you did to us. Because this land, the fact that we're in America shows that you obliterated a lot of the Native American Indians to get here. It wasn't empty. There was people here. But that's Esau's MO. Show up, divide and conquer, kill, take over. And very soon, the remnants of those people that's left, they tired of that shit, man. You got it.
Second Thessalonians 1:6, seeing that it's a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And God, this is a righteous thing. Hey, y'all led us in captivity. Hey, matter of fact, what's that? Let me grab it real quick. It's Hebrews. It's Exodus.
How's it go?
It's Exodus 21 chapter. Where if you found the slavery in your hand.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And just real quick, for any of you Edomites that might come across this is all coming out of the Bible, and it's nothing but justice. You have to be paid back for the things that you did. You can't go around killing, robbing, and stealing with everyone and then pretend like it's okay, and now you try to want to be nice. That's not reality. That's not realistic. You can't. Oh, sorry.
That's not righteous balance. According to the Most High, unfaithful, unbalanced, a just weight. A just weight is his delight. Slacky, I forgot the first part. I just read it. He had no light in unequal balance. Well, Slacky, I'm burning it. I'm tearing it up. But a just weight is his delight. He's about being even. Hey, y'all put us under subjugation up under you. So all you and all you Edomites and all these other nations are going up under subjugation up under us. They're gonna build the kingdom of the Most High up. We built your kingdoms. Now it's only righteous that you build our power, His kingdom.
I'm looking for this one. I know it's in Psalms. You might have got it already.
Psalms. Psalms, but I got Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man. He needs to keep at home who the largest desire of hell. And the thing was, back in older times, you couldn't remove a person's landmark. Proverbs 22 and 8, remove not the ancient landmarks which thy fathers have said. That was a wicked thing that you did. What you did, what you were supposed to do was have them up under slavery, up under you for 6 years, and 7th year you let them go out free. You ain't supposed to keep them forever. That's some wicked ass shit. And then you're gonna tell them to go back to where you're from. We can't go back to where we're from because we're not from Africa. We're from Israel. And you gave our land to the motherfucking other Edomites.
You can keep going. I can argue about it.
And as deaf, he cannot be satisfied, but gather to him all nations,
Yep.
and he all people, unto him all people.
And this is obvious who in today's times this is talking about. All right,
Sure.
because the scriptures are twofold. In today's time, who does that apply to? Who has their hands in every country? Whose dollar? The fact that the dollar, the dollar is American, or
The world's currency.
whose currency is at the top, or
God.
is the one that you have to use everywhere you go? What language has to be spoken for in aviation? What language is required?
God. And this last verse, the last part of this verse, but gather on him all nations, and he unto all people.
Yep. Whose country is?
What's the melting pot?
God.
You know, come all ye motherfuckers to America. You know, we got so many different religions here, so many different races, so many different tongues here. This is Babylon.
Yep.
You know, the Most High ain't about bringing everybody together. He was about dividing, separating the nations from each other. And that's the reason why he had the landmarks.
When you look at the strongholds of Esau, wherever he is, that melting pot is always there. You look at America, it's a mix of everyone. You look at Canada, it's a mix of everyone. You look at Great Britain, England, it's a mix of everyone. But if you look at all these other countries, go to Gootland, you're gonna see Goot. Go to China, you're gonna see other people, but mass majority, you're gonna see what? Chinese. Go to Japan, mass majority Japanese. Go to South America, mass majority a whole bunch of our people. Northern Kingdom Latinos. Go to Africa, you're gonna see majority a whole bunch of African Hamites. But then you go down to South America, what you crackers doing there? Because you're the devil. That's why they over there blowing y'all out the water, and we gonna put the picture up over there, giving y'all good hell.
And God, it's a righteous thing for the Hamites doing what they doing to you right now in South Africa. Hey, y'all done killed them off. Hey, so y'all can take all the riches out of their land. You know, y'all motherfuckers ain't never. Y'all gotta keep on trying to take all the riches out of the land. You don't give a fuck about what you do to the land to get this riches. Y'all used to do strip mining with water, where y'all just erode the whole ground where you can't even grow a plant on it any damn more. You know, matter of fact, y'all the one that the Most High talk about. You the one that destroyed the earth with your industrialization and all these chemicals. You know.
I got this real quick. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. Or verse 6, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? All right, everyone is discovering that Esau, the so-called white man, the Edomites, known biblically, that's your true names. You need to get used to it. All right, you're being sought out. It's being revealed that, man, they've done a lot of bad things to people. They keep trying to sweep things under the rug. They talk like all peacefully. They talk a good game, but really they have a sword behind their back waiting for you to turn around. All right.
And God, you can only sweep so much shit up under the rug before shit start coming from up under it. You know, you can't keep hiding shit up under the rug.
Verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. So everyone that you were joined with is getting tired of your shit.
God.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound underneath. There is none understanding in him. So all these nations that you're aligned with are getting tired of you, and they're about to take you out. All right. And the Hamites, you were in league with them. All right. Thus is how the so-called Negroes were sold into slavery. You was selling. They were giving us away for guns and barrels of wine. All right, so you know, once again, those Hamites are going to be destroyed. Fuck them, and they going into slavery too. Right. But nevertheless, all the heathens is tired of you, Esau. Yeah. They getting sick of you.
And a couple weeks back, one Hamite, what was it, king or some shit like that, talking about he apologized for slavery. Your apology ain't accepted, motherfucker, because we can't wait to get our hands on your motherfucking necks. You know, hey, we gonna be motherfucking fucking your ass up too in the kingdom. You know, hey, even though you gonna be hey, my right hand man when you putting oppression on Esau and all these other nations, because hey, I like the way y'all do shit. When y'all wicked, being a taskmaster, hey, ain't nobody better than you to do it. Go ahead, brother.
You got something? I go.
I got a little more. Habakkuk 2 and 6.
You finish that.
And not all these take a parable against him. They turn a proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which not is his.
Yeah.
How long?
Increasing that which is not his. You got Edomites, what so-called white people being born in South Africa, talking about, oh, I'm South African. No, you're not. You're an Edomite.
God.
You're an Edomite. You're a descendant of Esau. You have nothing to do with that land. Y'all was giving the land of Petra. Y'all was giving Mount Seir. You got motherfuckers writing on their birth certificates and shit. You're not no African.
God.
And it don't matter if you can speak that fucking language.
God.
Y'all are damn devils. That's why them tree swinging monkeys is knocking y'all out of proportion. You can finish it out.
Okay,
Go ahead, fuckers.
I just can't wait. Put my hands on it. And to him that laid himself with thick clay.
With that debt, because the so-called white man here in America is in trillions of billions of millions of zillions of dollars in debt to all these other countries. And that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right, this is.
Oh no, I got a little more. Skip down because verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, and the remnant of people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. God, everywhere y'all went, y'all take the land by violence. You know, now your modern day sword is them bombs. Y'all drop bombs on everybody before y'all go in the land and take the resources out of it.
Just real quick, noticing that verse it said the remnant of those people. So the people that left, that still have that salt in their mouth, that are still pissed off about the things you did to their ancestors, they're coming back for revenge.
Yeah. You know, nobody forgets your ass. You know, since you don't forgive no motherfucking body, how should we forgive you for raping our forefathers, our mothers? You know, butt breaking,
busting our teeth, putting funnels in our mouth,
doing all type of wicked shit, cutting women, pregnant women, stomachs open and see what kind of baby it is. You know, casting lots like that. You know, this shit's gonna return and happen to you. But we ain't gonna be doing none of that butt breaking. But we're gonna be fucking your ass up, Esau. You know, we're gonna be righteous with our dealings with you. And our anger is gonna be as the way the Most High wants it, because He's gonna set our thoughts the way He thinks, the way we should be on you. You know, we ain't gonna be wicked when we put our hands on you. It's gonna be a righteous thing.
I got this, Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, and that Gentiles there meaning the heathens. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And right now, these weaker nations are waking up to raise against Esau, the so-called white man. They were once weak. They're becoming strong now. They're getting their hands on bombs. They're getting their hands on what's it called? SAMs, surface to
air.
Yeah, surface to air missiles.
Yeah.
They're getting their hands on these better airplanes, better tanks. They're getting ready to make World War III with the beast.
Yeah. They got your nuclear technology. You know, you so damn stupid and arrogant. Y'all just sold it to them, and they're gonna use the same shit that you devised on your ass.
Verse 10. Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So ultimately the Lord is storing up all this global tensions to cause World War III, which is going to go down in the Middle East in the area known as the Valley of Jehoshaphat in the English, which is Yehoshaphat, God's judgment in the Hebrew. All right. So this is all a part of when you niggas like to say God's plan. This is all a part of God's plan. For Esau to be hated in the sight of the heathens, for everyone to come up against him and to light the fire under him. And it's, they doing it over there, and ultimately it's going to stretch everywhere. The Russians is going to kick. Chinese, Japanese is going to kick. The dragons of Arabia is going to kick, like it tells you in 2nd Esdras. The Filipinos gonna kick. Everyone is getting sick and tired of Esau.
Yeah.
You got something else?
What's the scripture? Habitation of cliffs and the rocks.
Oh, that's Obadiah. I was just next to it. I'm about to get this one in Isaiah.
Okay, I got it.
Stuff. Just when we talk about Esau, man, we a fucking flock of little fat motherfuckers.
Yeah, they funny, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse. Let's see. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee. Even all the chief ones of the earth it hath raised up from their thrones, all the kings of the nations." So all the kings and leaders of these other heathen nations are ready to rise up against you. Everyone is sick and tired of turning on commercial, turning on their television and seeing blonde hair and blue eyes roaming up and down the screen. Everyone's sick and tired of seeing every fucking superhero, every person in history being an Edomite. All right, everyone is getting tired of your lies and your bull. Verse 10. That's why these heathens are starting to speak up now in the media. Man, F y'all, F this, burning flags, burning dollars.
Cut. Burning your own, matter of fact, they own people burning their own money.
Yeah.
You know, hey, in Turkey, you know, hey, y'all burning American money, but hey, that's your own people.
Yep. Yeah, even these other forms of Edomites are getting tired, and specifically you American Edomites. You American Edomites are the lowest tribe of Esau through the spirit.
The base of all men, because y'all so damn wicked. And what's so beautiful about it, the Most High is showing the world who y'all are through these motherfucking Edomites over here in America.
Yeah.
Because, matter of fact, what is that scripture?
I'm gonna keep
Go
going.
ahead.
Verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. So all the heathens are starting to realize, man, they can get touched. You know what? If we negotiate with Russia, we get in tight with Russia, we can go invade. You know what? If we talk to so-and-so, they'll help us. They'll give us all these AKs. They'll give us these boats, these ships and the airplanes to go help in the war that's coming. All right, America is about to get rocked out of power seat. The big bully on the top of the hill is about to get sacked by 15 different motherfuckers from behind that he completely forgot about. He pushed down everybody. And he's sitting up there. He didn't forgot. Everybody been in the gym getting big. This motherfucker just been up there gloating and boasting, standing and staring off in the air.
Precept.
Oh, you got it right.
Obadiah 2, Obadiah 1 and 2, behold, I have made thee strong among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. And America is despised by all the nations. You know, hey, it's a beautiful thing that the Most High put Donald Trump in America as American king right now.
Because he's like the heart of an American. It shows you the true foolishness of Esau. That's the perfect ideal image of an Edomite.
Arrogant, you know, proud,
overprivileged,
don't give a fuck about nothing but itself. You know, hey, America first.
With a dumb, stupid trophy wife. A dumb, stupid, worthless trophy wife. And overprivileged kids who don't know anything about struggling but like to pretend like that. Y'all the perfect picture of Edomites, man.
God, if she didn't age well, Trump would have got rid of her like the other wife. You know, hey, I'm just saying, you know, hey, that motherfucker has so many ex-wives, it's ridiculous. And he still remained rich. If that was a Jake could be broke already. All them different damn wives he done had. Pride, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, and saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And the Most High is going to bring you down to the ground by using all these different other nations against you. You know, hey, it's just not a coincidence that Donald Trump is pissing off all these nations. You know, hey, the Most High is making all this happen. We're getting close to that great war where the end of all things. You know, we want to hasten that day. We want to hurry it up. But we have to wait for a few more prophecies to be fulfilled before World War III happened. But it's coming. Hey, the RFID microchip is here. Hey, it just ain't pushed it and it ain't stopped the famine of the world yet. But it's coming.
You got it right.
Okay, God. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how are they cut off? Would they not have stolen until they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they leave some grapes? And God, this man, he don't leave nothing on the ground for anybody. You know, if it was something on the ground that was bad, he still won't use it and sell it. You know, he don't give a fuck about nobody but that money. You know, it's a fucked up thing that that is like that here. But hey, this country is built on lies and deceit.
On what's the word?
And robbery.
What's the word for greed?
Gluttony.
Gluttony. And everyone has too much. The American way is to always have too much. You can't ever have enough.
Yeah. Kind of. They have food that's not even spoiled, and they just throw it out. You know, instead of giving it to somebody that's homeless, that probably is hungry, instead of giving it to a church or that feeds the homeless, they'll just throw it out like it's nothing. But you can feed people with that food. But we got whole ass families in this country that barely can feed their kids maybe once or twice a day.
I used to know some motherfuckers when I was in school. This dude I used to wrestle with, his brother used to go to, because he liked donuts, he used to go up to Krispy Kreme and go in their dumpster, because they have whole boxes of untouched, good, perfect donuts, but they just had them left over at the end of the night that nobody bought, so they just go put them in the dumpster. Motherfuckers would go, man, Esau is a wasteful demon.
Come. Okay, got it. How are, verse 6, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Okay, kind of. That's where you left off. Okay, God. I just can't wait for judgment to come onto you.
Everyone's getting tired. The fact that the heathens are allowed to talk smack about America and they don't face any direct imminent death, it shows you that this place is deteriorating. Because let them have did that in the times of America's greatness, 30s, 40s, 50s, all right, 60s, or early 60s, then it would have been met with immediate force. But now Esau, he's losing his power.
Okay.
This is Ezekiel 38 and 4. Or let me start at 3. And say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And right now the Russians are in that land of Gog. All right, Gog and Magog. So this is directed at them. Verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So those Russians, they're going to be turned back to that same spirit they were in the Cold War. All right, when they were building all them AKs, building all them tanks and jets, having one of the world's biggest militaries when they were known as the Soviet Union, USSR. All right, they're getting that put back into them. They're, man, F this, F that, man. Jumping down to verse 10. Thus saith the Lord power. It shall also come to pass that at that same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at our rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, having neither bars nor gates. And those Russians are going to be the main group of heathens leading up against America. And they're going to remember, they're going to get that evil thought. Man, let's bomb this mother. Let's go straight to war. F it. We're done. We don't care about the laws of society anymore. We don't care about what this will do to world history. The Lord is going to put that spirit on to go all out. I'm going to finish it off. Verse 12. To take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. So this unwalled village, this easy to penetrate, careless place is going to be ran and stamped through by all these heathens, starting with them Russians. They're going to be leading the charge. All right, you got anything else out?
Let me see.
Or did you have anything else on the laptop?
I have a few more scriptures. Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience of faith of the saints.
God, and that's the recompense coming on Esau. You put people in slavery, you stole, you killed people, people is killing from you, and very soon y'all gonna be in slavery under the Hebrew Israelites with the rest of these ragged heathens.
God.
You spill blood, your blood has to be spilled. That's the only way to cleanse the land, to cleanse this world.
Yeah, and it's only balance. Hey, Jeremiah 49:12. But thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken it. We drunk of the cup of slavery. You know, in every one of these lands, we were scattered among all these heathens. So, hey, it's only the righteous thing that all y'all heathens go into slavery. But it's going to be poured upon Esau double. You know, the shit that you did to us, hey, you did some shit way overboard. And the Most High ain't going to quit you. And art thou, he shall altogether go unpunished?
Art thou he that shall altogether go.
Come. Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not
So
go
it's basically
unpunished.
saying, who you think you is? You think you special? Esau? You devils think you're special? You with your leprosy skin and your leprosy hair and your leprosy eyes? You think you're special? You're inferior. Alright, so y'all surely gonna catch that judgment.
Come.
You throwing out water, you gonna get water tossed back at you. What you think this is?
God, everything that the Most High say, you say do the opposite. Hey, y'all even turn him from a black man into a white man. You think the Most High is going to be happy with you when he returns? He going to issue out that beat down on you. You know, hey, and thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Most High, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. So, hey, Most High about to make this place a parking lot. You know, everything that was here that's built upright by man's hands will be knocked down to the fucking ground. Hey, this place right here is about to go down. Hey, call Yahweh should be outside for for keeping me up and waking me up in this truth, because hey, I would have never known this. I'd be still walking around like these motherfucking niggas be doing now, thinking I'm a fucking nigga.